Hi there, Gemini. Good morning. Welcome back. Let's get into this. This is going to be a general reading for Gemini. So, if you have Gemini anywhere in your chart, this is for you. Let's see what we have here. We have the Two of Flowers, first cards out that is coming out. It looks like you are having to protect yourself, okay? Let's see what else comes out. You're having to protect yourself, and you might find yourself being closed off to something. Let's see what we got. We have okay. You're being closed off. These came out, so I'm gonna go ahead and grab them, guys. Okay. So you're being closed off because of this. So let's get some more cards out before I start talking. Before I start talking here, but yeah, that came out in reverse. So it makes me feel like things might seem a certain kind of way to you. Okay. Does it mean that it's right? We don't know. Let's keep going. But something seems a certain kind of way to you, and it's causing you to block yourself off from maybe coworkers or people that should be around you to help you or guide you or work with you, right? Because we have this coming out as well. So it seems like maybe things are not always what they seem. Okay. We have to ask ourselves those hard questions. You might be blocking some kind of communication at this time with this card coming out. But good thing is we have this one. So it makes me feel like there's going to be a financial gift that is coming towards you. Okay. Or you have some kind of opportunity that is around you, but you're not able to see it because you're closed off because of the way that things seem. You are perceiving things a certain kind of way where it is blocking this blessing from actually reaching you, okay? And the moon in reverse, that might be why, okay? The moon in reverse, and then we have the world card. So something was revealed to you possibly online, or something happened where maybe you saw something online and it made you realize something, okay? It made you realize something, and it made you go into this mindset. you know you might have to be in the verge of searching for something, okay? You might be digging up information. You might be trying to figure things out. you know this could be you, like, returning to something as well, okay? So maybe you've been trying to search for the truth because you found out something. So maybe that's why you're closed off at this time, because of something that you found out, and it's causing you to go into this energy of just feeling like confused, or having a hard time walking away from something, or just having a hard time in general, okay? Like letting go of something, letting go of a loved one, letting go of just having a hard time letting go of a loved one. It could be, or some kind of situation that you have found yourself in, okay? It looks like something's about to balance itself out, though, okay? So what I'm understanding is that you're reaching a age of maturity where you're starting to put the pieces together, okay? Which happens a lot. I mean, you go through stages as you grow, right? And you are at a stage where, I mean, you could be 60, 70. Everybody goes through this, okay? I'm not trying to say like you're young or anything. I'm just saying that, um, I mean, you could be young. Don't get me wrong, you could be young. But what I'm saying is, don't dismiss this. I mean, even if you're 50, you might be realizing something or learning something, and putting the connections to a past situation, and realizing, like, oh, that's what happened. Oh, like, that person did this and that, and my goodness, this is what was going on. Like your mind is putting pieces together here, right? Um, in a sense, it's like it's freeing you. Okay, it's freeing you from something. It's freeing you from, even though you're closed off at this time because you feel like you've had people against you here. Okay, um, and you found out some truths. Maybe you saw something online that reminded you of something that you went through in your past, right? But even though you're going through that, I do feel like you have come out of some kind of mental state. It's like a trap, like you were conflicted and stuck in some kind of trap. Okay, but you do have something that's like it's really slow. Okay, it's a slow, long journey, and every time you take this step, you're going up that mountain, and that's what you're doing. You're going up that mountain, and while you're going up this mountain, you're going toward freedom. Okay, that's what I'm hearing. You're going toward freedom. You're releasing something, and it's like you are releasing. I'm not sure what it is that you're releasing, but you're definitely releasing something. I'm hearing that you're a survivor. Okay, so this could be like maybe you were raised a certain kind of way, and now you're waking up and you're realizing, wow, my childhood was really screwed up. Or it doesn't necessarily have to be childhood, right? It could be like your marriage was really messed up, right? And it's coming out again. Okay, so maybe it was your marriage, right? You got married young and you didn't know any better. It was your first marriage, and you just thought that the way things were was how it was for everybody, that kind of thing. But now that you're getting older, your eyes, I'm hearing your eyes are getting bigger and wider, and you're having a more understanding of where you've been and where you are now. Okay, you're being empowered. That's what I'm hearing. This process that you're in is helping you, Gemini, in so many ways. You are getting empowered. Soon you're going to be, where you are right now, and when you get to the future, you're going to be in this two right here, the two of spheres energy. Okay, it's like you're going to surrender and just live in the moment. It's gonna be a different way of living. Okay, that's what I'm hearing, a different way of living. Wow. Okay, so what I'm understanding, Gemini, is that you're gonna change. People around you don't realize that the things that they've done to you in the past, you're gonna get them. Yeah, you're gonna get them. It looks like you're not gonna wait around to pick up pieces anymore. um I would tell you something. It makes it look like people did some really bad stuff to you, because, and what I'm talking about is like people talking about you behind your back, talking smack to you, causing your world to crumble, enemies from your past. Yeah. People who were very sadistic towards you is what I'm hearing. People who were very sadistic towards you, and you are realizing, what I'm seeing here is, you're realizing the the depth of evilness, the depth of how sadistic these people were. Okay, that's what I'm getting. And you know what? It's going to change you. The more you understand what they did to you, and the more that you realize what they got out of it, it's going to change you. Um, I'm gonna split the cards. Knight of Wands. Yeah, you're gonna change. You're not gonna be the same kind of person. I see you as taking action toward these people, possibly online. Okay, possibly online, because you're gonna realize, and it looks like you might even go out online and start talking about what you went through. You know what you endured. It's going to become your passion. You're going to become very, I want to say, very inspired to share your story online. Okay, we have judgment in reverse. Let's find out why that's coming out. Something's telling me to split the cards, so that's what I'm doing. You're going to talk about how these people made you feel. Things are about to change for you very quickly. Okay, so I'm not saying like this happened overnight, guys. Okay, this looks like it's been a long journey where every time you were like, say, when you were in your late teens, you realized something, and then when you were in your 20s, you realized something else. In your 30s, you know what I'm saying? As you've grown, you are looking back and you're realizing things that somebody around you mistreated you, and it's like the more older you're getting, the more you're realizing the depth of that abuse that you went through, right? So when you're coming into this new time in your life, I'm seeing here, you're going to experience some kind of change inside of yourself. And I'm not saying it's going to be bad. I'm not saying it's going to be good. I'm just saying that you are going to be such a different person than you ever were before. And I see you doing something impulsively. And I see you, yeah, actually, you're going to be doing something impulsively. I see you coming out online and sharing what you did, okay, or what happened to you, right? Um, but something you don't expect is going to happen here. It's like you're going to end things once and for all. By doing this, I'm seeing you become more and more free spirited. Yeah, you're going to become free spirited. That's where your freedom, you're going to have a freedom. In my mind's eye, I'm seeing a bird flying in the sky. Okay. Now, this thing that you're going to do impulsively, this is actually going to be a poor decision. Okay. Um, that's what I'm hearing. It's going to be a poor decision, right? it it's going to affect your self-esteem. So coming out online, it's going to affect your self-esteem. You know what I'm thinking it's going to be because people are not going to understand. Yeah, that's what it is. People are not going to understand where you've been and what you went through. So I mean, you're going to have people who are going to support you, of course, people who have been through what you've been through. They're going to understand you, right? And then you're going to have other people who are going to completely twist everything that you say around against you, because you're going to be talking about how somebody abused their power in your life and how somebody was excessively controlling. And when you tell people this and when you tell them how old you were, right? People are going to think like, "Oh, when I was 16, I did this," or what I'm saying? Like people are going to be saying things like that, like, "Well, when I was that age, I did this or I was that," or something like that, right? So they're going to try to twist and turn things around on you. to the point where you're going to feel like you're going to need to defend yourself. Okay. You might even feel like you need to hide. So people are going to make you like struggle to get your point out. They're going to do this on purpose. You know why? Because narcissists are like that. Okay. They can't stand to be around each other, but they will join in together. So, like, when you were in school and somebody was getting picked on, what happened? All the narcissists would come out and start picking on that person, right? Even if they don't even know why the first person started picking on them, they just like join in, right? So that's what's going to happen. You're going to have, a bunch of people, a group of narcissists, people who have no sympathy for anyone, right? And they're going to do this to you, and this is going to take its toll on you. So spirit is saying you just need to be more cautious, okay? Yeah, just be cautious, protect yourself, okay? And what I'm talking about is protect yourself is because I see here you're going to be feeling on edge because of those people. Like you're going to feel, yeah, on edge, you're going to feel very open and exposed, and you're good. It's definitely going to change you. Yeah. But I do see you being very determined though to do this, and you're gonna feel very defensive, okay, with those people. But it's definitely gonna change you. This is gonna be something that's gonna really test you as a person. But you're gonna show a lot of resilience, okay? You're gonna show how resilient you can be. Yeah, very resilient. You're gonna have people trying to say that you're paranoid, okay? People are gonna say all kinds of things to you, Gemini. So the point is don't let them get to you. You gotta have a thicker skin, especially when you're dealing with people online, because even when people have no reason to pick on you, they will literally find a reason to pick on you. It could be your hair color or your age or your ethnicity. I can never say that word. Ethnicity. Like your race, or no, not really your race, but your accent, or I mean, they could come up with all kinds of reasons to pick on you, right? Yeah, that's what I'm getting. Huh. So you might find yourself exhausted. That's what I'm trying to say. So take it in steps. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay. Because if you let these people, they're going to make you struggle. Okay. So that's what I'm hearing. They're going to make you struggle. They're going to make you question things. They're going to try to make you paranoid. So it makes me feel like you might even get some kind of threats. Okay. Because the way that you're going to be reacting, it makes me feel like these people are going to be trying to do something to you here. So Gemini, you gotta grow thicker skin, okay? Before you go off and do something impulsive, you're gonna have to grow that thicker skin, or you at least need to be ready for it, okay? Just be ready for it, you know? Be ready for impact. That's what I'm trying to say. But you're gonna get people around you that is going to support you. And the reason why these people are gonna be attacking you is because they're gonna want you to quit. They want you to quit, you know? But you know what? By you doing this, I see you letting go. Like letting go of a lot of stuff, things that have been working against you here. It makes me feel like one of these people that's going to be attacking you online might have something to do with the person that was doing things to you. Look what came out. That abused you. Okay? Yeah. You're going to get justice. So when the justice card comes out, after this struggle, that's when you're going to receive something's going to be righted in your life. But you know what they say, right? In order to get justice, you have to fight for it. People don't just hand you justice, right? So this is the way that you're going to fight for your justice. You're going to come out online. You're going to do it impulsively, okay? And I see it being impulsively. If you haven't done it yet, you're going to. Like, this is like something, this is the future here. So this is going to be something like you're going to do in the future. And this is like near future, okay? So what I mean by near future, I'm thinking like maybe 1 or 2 years within now and 1 or 2 years, right? And the reason why they're going to do this to you is because they want you to feel insecure. They're going to want you to stop. Okay? This is why you're going to be going to this, where you're going to feel paranoid. Okay? And you're going to feel like, these people are against you because they are, because they don't want to see you. They don't want to see you healing. Narcissists do not like to see people healing. They hate it because they won't do it themselves. I mean, they could if they wanted to, but they don't want to heal. So they don't want to see other people healing. And by you coming out and talking about what happened to you here, Gemini, it just tells the whole world that you're healing, right? And this is why these people are going to come after you. But the thing is, at the end of all this, I see justice coming out for you. And this is the thing, you're the one that's going to fight for it here. So you deserve it because you're the one that's going to be fighting for it in your own way. I feel like you're gonna like attract people to your story. You're gonna attract people to your story, to your cause. Mm. We have the star card coming out too. Must split the cards again. 9 of Cups. If you're single, you're not gonna be single much longer. I'm seeing here that people are gonna be seeing the truth about what you've been through. Okay, they're the things that you're going to say, you're going to show how, in other words, people who questioned you in the past are actually going to look at you now and see that you're telling the truth. Somebody might work in law, is going to see your story. And this person's going to want to do right by you, okay? But I also see here the Queen of Wands. Might be the person who's doing this to you, against you. This could be any fire sign, Leo, Sag, Aries, right? Yeah, you're not gonna be single much longer. Okay. I don't see you being single much longer. It looks like you're gonna be meeting an Aquarius or a Libra. Okay. So you're finally gonna heal. You're finally going to let that story out, and you're finally going to receive your justice. That's what I'm hearing. And you're the one that's going to end up doing it. Impulsively, yes, but it's going to be a journey and it's going to be a struggle. But at the end, I think you're going to be very happy. Okay? Because you're finally going to get uh, the recognition or it seems like it's very important to you that your story comes out. Okay? This is a hard one, guys. This reading's been it's like a personal reading, but I'm gonna go ahead and get out of this reading because it is very close to being a personal reading. Um, Anyways, you're going to be happy at the end, okay? It's a journey. A lot of people who've been abused have to go through this, and you're not alone, right? You're not alone. Okay, guys, catch me in the next one. I'm gonna go ahead and post this one, even though it seems to be a very personal one, but I'm gonna go ahead and post it anyways because somebody here needs to hear this, okay? Anyways, catch me in the next one. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Y'all take care. Stay warm out there. All right. Weather's getting bad. Okay. All right. Bye bye.